Right, we'll begin. Houthi conflict with Israel. Powerful airstrikes rocked the one seaport city of two a day after Israeli officials vowed revenge for a drone that struck Tel Aviv. Airstrikes hit a refinery and electricity infrastructure, sparking a huge blaze. The Al Masira television channel, run by Three's Houthi movement, reported late on Saturday that 3 people had been killed and 87 wounded in the strikes on the oil facilities. It was the first direct hit on Three since Houthi rebels there began targeting Israel with missiles and drones last year. All of those attacks had been intercepted until Friday's strike on Tel Aviv killed one person and injured at least 10. The Houthis vowed to plague Israel with further attacks in response to the strikes. What is one? Right, the Red Sea is the answer. Yemen, of course, lies off the let's say the west coast of the Yemen, lies right there on the Red Sea. Yes, west coast. What is two? Hudaida is the correct answer. Hudaida and Aden are Yemeni ports. Eilat and Haifa are Israeli ports. But the strikes have happened in Hudaida. What is three? Yemen is the correct answer. Those who were paying attention should have noted that I did say the strikes happened in Hudaida, which is a Yemeni port. I'm guessing those are the ones who got it right, or those who knew about the Houthi movement in general. The recent Israel Gaza conflict began on. We have mentioned the Houthis in sometimes in the past. At least I remember doing it once. 7th October 2023. Oh, easy question. I'd expect everyone to know that. Remember it as 710 if it helps. Or yes, 710. The blank has ordered Israel to end its occupation of the Palestinian territories as rapidly as possible. The International Court of Justice has, in its advisory or non binding opinion, stated this. You can read more about it, especially from a legal point of view. Great work, Ted, Joanna. Let's move to the ALET based question. Blank, also known as blank, is a biofuel produced from various sources such as sugarcane, corn, rice, wheat, and biomass. A relatively easy one. Ethanol is the answer. Ethanol and ethyl alcohol. Methanol is methyl alcohol, but it's not the answer I'm looking for since the biofuel we're talking about is ethanol. Um, if you remember something from 10th grade chemistry, you might remember a bit about the difference, but the important part here is ethanol is the biofuel we're concerned with. A very important renewable energy source as far as fuel is concerned. You should definitely read a bit more about it if you're unfamiliar with the topic of ethanol as a biofuel. What is the full form of ICESCR? The answer is the International Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights. Not every international treaty is a convention. At least, not every international treaty has convention in its name. There is a similar treaty which is known as ICCPR, International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. Blank cultivation necessitates a hot and sunny climate with a long frost-free period. It is most productive in warm and humid climatic conditions. Cotton is indeed the correct answer. You should, if a question like this comes, you should remember crossed cotton is related to frost-free. You might remember, unlikely, but you might remember from 10th class or 9th geography. Police in blank have been granted shoot-on-sight orders, and a nationwide curfew has been imposed as student-led protests continue to roil the country. Bangladesh is indeed the correct answer. Those of you who have been reading newspaper daily would definitely be aware of this. Moving on to the final question for today. World Milk Day is observed on 1st June is the correct answer. Right? This brings us to the end. Great work, Bhumi, Homer, Aditya.